have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Feista Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Semi-final collision. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Notre Dame's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Trying to find room. It's Price. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking deep down the right side. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a shotgun run call. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Pauling. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Pauling. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Caught. Completion. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. Pulls it in. It's Price. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here we go. Opening drive of the semifinal game. They face third down in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The pass falls incomplete. A big fourth down stop for this defense. The Bulldogs offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That's reeled in. It's Branch. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Payne. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
When the defense had everything covered downfield, the quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Grab down the middle. It's Price. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Irish. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's Stockton. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Powers through. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pressure is coming. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. In the red area, it's Frazier. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Young. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Makes the catch. It's Price.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the option play here. And now it's fumble. What a decision. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The ball is picked off. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. A nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. Finding space at the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got it in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. QB keeper all the way. And they'll get him down that time. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they put 6 more on the board. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's White. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Back to pass. It's Stockton, bringing pressure. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab!
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The pocket breaking down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
They look to throw it here on second down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Incompletion brings up third down for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free. And the ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Price. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's White. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the 1st down before they stop it.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Caught by the receiver.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It's a run. Running back's got it. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A play action, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Pauling. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Payne. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Oh, and it's incomplete. The was right in his hands that he dropped it.
Defense has tight coverage there. I think they really disrupted things and affected the vision of this tight end on that slant. Looked like a big gain, but just dropped the ball.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. A quick throw to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. To throw, it's Stockton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And they will try out the field goal team here. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Payne. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's picked off over there. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love this play by this defensive back, locating the football and going up and over the receiver to make that play.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Handoff in a single back formation. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Georgia has moved into the red zone. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. To throw, it's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Young. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Running out of time in the pocket.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. The spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Important 2nd down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. Using his legs, it's Price. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The BAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. It's reeled in. It's Branch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Handoff here from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Cannot get the throw up. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. And he's hit just before the throw, and they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Chewing clock with the running game. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Oh, what a move. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air, now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Looking for a gap, it's Price. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Playoff game on the line here. The offense, they keep away and secure the victory. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. They're going to run the option. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On fourth down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking for a man deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
With the catch, it's Branch. And the defense comes up with the football. And the ball rolls out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but it's short of a first down.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments to the sideline. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
QB sliced the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Short connection with a tight end here. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go, 4th down, 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.